everybody, and welcome to the debut episode of Paul's Journal. I am Paul Blum of Seminole, Florida. Today is September the 7th, 2022. For those of you on Facebook who wished me a happy birthday, my many thanks to you all. And this video, the first part of this video, is my thanks to you. Things aren't going too good for me, and I thought I would share the news so you hear a few things from me and not from other parties. 2 weeks ago, Monday, I had an anxiety attack heading to work in Largo because I was trying to get a sales job, a telemarketing job. And through the course of my adult life, I have had problems obtaining work, especially when it comes to sales and when it comes to doing stuff over the phone. The problem is I'll take a look at my OBS studio here for just a moment. My apologies. Is I have these anxiety attacks. My relatives think I have Asperger's syndrome, which I will put in a graphic when I put this up. My mother is in an ALF in Tampa, Bristol rehab. I go to see her every once in a while, but I can't afford to see her all that often because I really don't have a lot of money coming in. And I have been having problems, especially the last 3 years of my life, and my mother fell ill September 2nd, 2021, and she's been in care since then. I am heading, in all likelihood, to a program in Pinellas County called HEP, Homeless. I have it written down here because I've been trying to get a hold of the fella. Homeless Empowerment Program, HEP, that's in Clearwater. My future is in serious doubt. And I have to move from where I live in Seminole. And to be honest with you all, I should have been looking for work when my stay in Seminole started in January. I owe my ALF thousands of dollars because I wound up keep getting mom's Social Security payments. I kept getting her Social Security payments. And I was using that money to survive, which I have found in the last month or so is illegal, and I am in serious trouble. So I have had many problems. When I worked in radio, I had no problem with the job. When I worked at Walmart in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1999 and 2000, I really didn't have too many problems with the job because I was fairly capable of knowing that I could do this. But I'm a fool because I kept trying to do better for myself, and I kept trying sales jobs, and I kept having anxiety attacks. And as I said, I have Asperger's. I'm pretty sure now that I have Asperger's syndrome, and now I'm facing homelessness. I'm facing a situation where, in a couple of weeks, I'm probably going to be out of here. And I just wanted to confess my sins, and because I just got a call from Bristol Rehab, and they reamed me pretty good, and I deserve it. I totally deserve the fate that I am about to get, and I don't know if anybody wants to help me. I've been asking for help for many times now, and I started GoFundMe's for my mom, and I had a GoFundMe in 2019 for myself, and I just wanted to start a journal so that people in my situation could get help, and maybe there could be some help for myself. And I'm going to try to keep these about 10 minutes, but confession is good for the soul, and I need to confess these things, and I need help, And like I said, I don't know if anybody wants to help me now after what I have just said. A lot of trouble, folks. And I'm trying to get out. I'm going to work the homeless program, try to get into HEP if I can. I have a cat that I take care of named Ella that, again, I shouldn't have gotten, but I have her because I needed companionship as I fight these battles. I also have a health problem. I have a whole. I should just back up here and explain what has been happening in my life the past year. As I was telling you, September 2nd, 2021 was the day my mom fell, and she's been hospitalized ever since. I love my mother. And what I have done, I tried to do to survive, and for no other reason. I want to pay these people, pay the people that she's been running up a bill on, being there. But I needed the money, and I did some very silly things with the money over time. But let me just backtrack and explain how I got to this point. Like I said, September 2nd, she fell. I woke up and she was down on the ground. I couldn't get her up, so I called for EMTs, and she came. She went to Northside Hospital. They transferred her to Gandy Crossing, and they transferred her to Bristol Rehab, where she has been ever since. The problem is that I got COVID shots. One, I think, was either late July or August of 2021, and the other was in September. And in late October, it was the day I was told I had to move out of the mainlands in Pinellas Park. I was told that day and I had a septic right toe, which had to be amputated. Now I have a hole in my right foot about an inch wide, about an eighth of an inch deep, and I'd say maybe not even an inch wide. So I had my toe amputated. I found out that I had diabetes. I haven't been able to treat my diabetes ever since, because even with the money I was helping myself to, uh, it couldn't pay for insulin. Um, but a friend gave me use of one of her homes here in Seminole. Now it's the home that I have to get out of. And, like I said, I'm probably going to have to go to the homeless program here in Clearwater. And like I said, I really don't know what I can do to get out of this situation that I am in. So I left my home. I was told it was the last Monday of October. I had to get out of my home in 2 months. And 3.5 weeks went by before I could get out of the hospital. I got out of the hospital November 22nd. I packed the best I could. I never moved by myself before. And I moved here December 30th of 2021. And that's where I have been since. For those of you who have known me a long time, what's that Johnny Cash song? I hung my head. I pray for God's mercy. Uh, a bad situation all the way around. I hope my mom is doing well. And I'm very, very sorry that I have done this. And I beg your all's forgiveness. And this is why I wanted to start the journal, to keep you all informed as to how things are going with me. And as soon as I put this up on YouTube, oh, the shit's gonna hit the fan. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted you to know from me what's been going on in my life. Why am I having trouble? Can I get my trouble fixed? And I wanted to start a journal along those lines. And with that, I'm going to end this first part. Comment. Uh, I'm going to put up at the closing of this video. I have a PayPal account. I also through the miracles of modern technology, I have Venmo and I have Cash App. So I will put those all up. Anybody want to help me? Anybody knows of help that I could get? Please let me know. I deserve all the criticism, and as I said, I beg for forgiveness most of all. I did not know that it was illegal to partake in the money that was meant for my mom that I wound up kept getting. Because I've never been in a situation like this before. When my dad passed away in 1991, it was pretty much cut and dry. I didn't have to worry about anything. But now that I am the sole remaining parent, uh, and I am the child of the sole remaining parent, the only child, I don't know what to do. And with that, I'm going to close out this first program. I'm going to put it up. And like I said, I pray to the Lord for forgiveness. And I thank you all very much for watching.